Yes, thank you all of you. And now we will begin our meeting by our President opening address. Please welcome our President, Toastmaster Thảo Ngọc, for your speech.
Thank you so much, Nolan. Good evening, everyone, fellow Toastmaster and honor guests. I'm Thảo Ngọc, the president of the Toastmaster Club. And today I'm very glad to welcome you to the 92 meeting of the Toastmaster Club. For the first time you came to the Toastmaster Club, I want to share 3 core values of us: hospitality, understanding, and entertainment. And I hope you will enjoy our meeting with this spirit. So without further ado, please welcome on the screen Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Nolan.
Thank you, our President. That is me again. I'm very happy to be a Toastmaster of the day of the meeting. For those who don't know, when Toastmaster Club organizes meetings like this every 2 weeks. Each time is a different topic to create excitement and surprise for everyone. And today's topic is, what are you made of? Everyone has different personality, skill, and ability, and the combination of them creates a unique piece of all of us. So I hope that after the meeting, we can know more about all of you. And I am so very excited to welcome members from other clubs to our meeting today. Toastmaster Alice Ngọc from Đà Nẵng Toastmaster Club. And Toastmaster Alice from Giúp Đà Nẵng Leader Toastmaster Club. And Toastmaster Helena from ACI Toastmaster Club. Yes, everyone, please give a round of applause to welcome them. And before we begin, let me introduce some of the important roles of the meeting. If you are first-time participant, you may not understand what their role is. First, I would like to introduce Toastmaster Clara as timer today. Toastmaster Clara, can you come here to explain about your role?
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. I have a story to share with you. So, Toastmaster Nolan, can you help me to share the screen?
Okay.
Okay. So, do you see the screen? Really?
Yes.
Okay, so 1 minute hedgehog. Hedgehog lived with his parents in a wooden house near a field of brilliant flowers. Hedgehog is very happy, sociable, intelligent, but he's usually delayed. Early in the morning, every time his mother wakes him up to go to school, the hedgehog keeps rolling back and forth, always begging, "Let me sleep for 1 minute, Mom." That's why hedgehog is often late for school. At school, hedgehog has a close friend named Squirrel. Hedgehog and Squirrel have a lot in common, like they like watch cartoons, like to eat sausages, and like to sing. However, many times the squirrels is angry with hedgehog because of his procrastinations. One day, Squirrel invited him to come to her house to play and watch cartoons and eat cake made by her mother. At the end of class, instead of going to Squirrel House immediately as the schedule, Hedgehog said, "Give me 1 more minute, Squirrel." That's because the hedgehog is still playing on the slide with his friends. Knowing the character of the hedgehog, Squirrel reminded, "You promised I'll wait for you in that hallway." The squirrel stood waiting for Hedgehog, waiting for a long time. The whole legs were tired, but Hedgehog kept playing and forgot his friend. Squirrel went home alone. One day, Squirrel announced that she would move with her family to another place, so she doesn't go to the old school anymore. Everyone in the class was sad, especially Hedgehog. Hedgehog decided to draw a picture to give to the squirrel. On the day of parting, friends all came on time, except for Hedgehog. When the hedgehog arrived, the squirrel had already followed her parents to the car and left. And Hedgehog could not send a gift to his friend. The hedgehog was so sad and he cried. His parents asked him what's wrong, and he explained that the situation clearly. Father patted Hedgehog's head and said, "Time is very precious, even if it's just a minute. You have to make use of it so you don't miss anything." And Hedgehog regretted. Since then, he has changed completely. And in Toastmaster, 1 minute or just 1 second can make a big difference in speaking. Your presentation can be qualified or disqualified, but sometimes it is too difficult for speakers to both present and pay attention to the time. So today it's my pleasure to be your timekeeper and help you. So what I can do for help you manage time? As timer, I will time the table topic speaker for more speeches and the evaluations. If you look at the table, you will see 3 numbers with corresponding colors, green, yellow, and red. The first number is the minimum time for each speech. At this point, I will show the speaker the green card, like this. Okay, green card, yeah. Second number is in the middle of timing range. At this point, I will raise my yellow card. When you see the yellow side, you should prepare to finish your speech. Finally, if you reach the third time point, you will see the red side, and it means you have 30 seconds to stop or you will be disqualified. For example, table topic session. Speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. At 1 minute, I will raise green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at the 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. At the end of the meeting, I will be back on the stage to present my report. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Nolan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Clara, for the wonderful presentation. And now I would like to welcome Toastmaster Thảo Ngọc as grammarian today. Toastmaster Thảo Ngọc, can you come here to explain about your role?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back with a role grammarian. Let me see my screen. Sorry, my internet has some problem. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, very clearly.
Yeah. Today I'm grammarian, and my responsibility is to pay close attention to all speakers, listen carefully to their language uses. Then I will take note any outstanding words, quotation, or saying, address any mistake of the English language. And another duty of a grammar in ATC is count filler words like or and at the end of the meeting, I will come back and give my report. But now I will introduce to you the word of the day. Word of the day is inclined. This is an adjective, but it is not before a noun. The usage of this word is to be inclined to do something or be inclined to something, which means that tend to do something or likely to do something. For example, she was inclined to self-pity, or he was inclined to judge others by himself. And I encourage all speakers to use word of the day during their presentation. And to make a mark on the brain, please unmute yourself and read after me. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Inclined.
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 Yeah, thank you very much. That's all about my role introduction. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Thảo Ngọc, for a wonderful presentation. I hope everyone now understands the meaning of each role. And now, wait for no more. We will enter the first session of the day. Is the table topic session. I would like to invite table topics master, Toastmaster Chen Chen, to start this very interesting session. Toastmaster Chen Chen.
Here I am.
Yes.
I will start my table topic session. Have you ever seen a rainbow? When the sun is shining and it's raining somewhere at the same time, you can see the rainbow. The sun is bright, the sunlight is white, but the water droplets break up to 7 different colors. This is the way the rainbow is made up. How about you? What are you made of? The rainbow is made of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. But I put 2 colors, black and white, for you to choose. I want to invite who volunteers to the first question.
Let me first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Master Thảo Ngọc, you can choose one color.
I love orange.
Okay. Orange. The orange is a blend of red and yellow. It's a mixture of energy associated with red and happiness associated with yellow. Why it's made of red and yellow? It's carry a stronger than the color red, and it's due to combination with the 10 color yellow. So your question is, are you an introvert or extrovert person? You can use this question. What is your problem with this personality? You have 30 seconds to thinking and try to use the word of the day in time.
Okay, I have 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Toastmaster Clara, are you here? Toastmaster Clara.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I'm ready. For this question, introvert or extrovert? Actually, I'm an ambivert. It means the mixes between introverts and extrovert. But the more is and the but I am introvert more. I'm the person inclined to hide to hide my emotions for for to hide emotion on some case, and on another case I will explore my emotion. For example, when I come to a new environment and all of people here are unfamiliar to me, I incline uh, to uh, to to be to become a defend and not talk too much. But in my friend cycle, I will become a person like energetic and very dynamic, and I can make some joke to make my friend laugh. And the way I suck in the way I suck in myself is to be alone and reflect what did happen in my day. And that's the reason I think I'm the mix between introverts and extroverts. Thank you.
Congratulations with your answer and the right time. The next question, I want to invite Toastmaster Harvey. Yeah, thank you. Unmute your. Okay. What
Yes, I'm here.
color you want to choose?
Maybe I would choose the red one.
The red. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. The red is a color of energy and patience, and it's the color of blood and fire. It's the intent of love and to anger and violence. So your question is, when you are angry, what would you do? You have 30 seconds to thinking.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you can answer right now.
So when I'm very angry, I tend to hide my emotions and just keep myself in room and then think about that very much. But when I'm more of an introvert, but when I'm super angry, I have to tell it with my friends or the family members. For example, I tend to hang out with them and to some coffee shop or some milk tea shop, or I have to chat with them about anything in the world, and that helped me to feel better. And my friend never failed to cheer me up, I think so. So to me, the most effective way to feel to make me better is hanging out with friends and talk with them. They are the ones who help me through both academic and emotional setback. So I really love them, of course, at the end.
Okay, I have the same experience with you, and I understand this feeling. So the next question, I want to invite Tomato Alice. Tomato Alice, can you choose one color?
I like blue.
Yeah, the blue. Do you know the meaning of blue? Blue is represent both the sky and the sea. Too much blue can create a feeling of melancholy or negative. It's the reason why the blue had the same meaning as the sadness. Too little blue bring out the quality of depression. So this is your question. What do you choose to be logical or emotional? You can try to use the word of the day in kind.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I choose? Be logical or emotional? When I receive this question, I just feel that it's a hard question for me, because sometimes I am a person who is very strict and follow the rules, follow the regulations, and people sometimes see me that I'm so strict, so hard, and always based on the rules with no emotion. On the other side, I am a very emotional one. I have a big love for the young people, and I really want to help them to improve. With my student, I work at a school now, and with my students, I need to balance between logical and emotional. So I incline to find a very good way to balance between strictness and softness with the students, so that we can educate them in the right way. And for me, I will not choose either logical or emotional, but I want to be balanced between both of them to have the best result. Because if you just be a logical person, it's so strict, and you will be a person without emotion, without just like a machine. But if you are too emotional, you cannot be a decisive person, and it may lead you to the wrong decision. So for me, we'll be balanced between logical and emotional. Thank you.
This is the perfect answer to this question, because it is a hard question for me too. Yeah. The next question, I want to invite the best handsome person of this day, Master Nhân Lý. No, Master Nolan. you, you can choose one color.
Okay, can I choose violet?
Violet. Okay, the violet is the combined with the 10 stability of blue and the fire energy of red, because this color is lit by the strong warm color with a strong cool color. It makes me think about soulmate. So your question is your idea soulmate. Yeah, you have 30 seconds to think it and try to use the word of the day in Thai.
Yeah. My idea is soulmate. Yeah. As you
Yeah.
see, soulmate is a friend in soul, right? So when you have a soulmate, you have a linking between the soul from you to her. So I think my idea soulmate to be a person that I can freely talk to her. I can freely share to my difficulty in my daily life, and I don't have any hesitate to talk to her on anything around me. So a soulmate also who can give you some advice that it's not exactly advice, but an advice that you can be more pleasure when you hear them. So and it's inclined to be uh, to be inclined to hear and talk more with her on day and night. Yes. So that is my idea soulmate. Thank you.
Okay, I know your soulmate. And the next person I want to invite Toastmaster Helena. Helena, yeah, you can choose one color.
Yes. Is it green? Green is available.
Yes, green is available.
Okay.
Okay.
Green.
The green is the color healing power and understood to be most restful and relaxing color for the human. Green, I have one famous idiom of green is be green with envy. So your question is, have you ever got envious? You have 30 seconds to think.
Okay, I can start.
Okay.
Have ever you envious? I'm sure that everyone here used to be envious, and it's including me. So when I was a very young teenager, or even when I was 20 or 21 years old, I thought that I got envious all the time. The reasons why I felt like that, because I felt I'm not enough. So I got envious with people. They are more beautiful than me. They are competent in English more than me. They are richer than me. They are like people. They are, when you see someone, you look up for them, and you see, and you can say, wow, I want to like her, I want to like him. So and envy in my life, in my inside, so it's like last for a long time. However, when I met the right mentor, he told me that you have the own ability, you have the potential, so believe in yourself. So that's what make I think. And you know that when I found that we need to build about the self-esteem, about the ability that all of us have the ability to do something. So I believe in that, and I build up myself to be more confident, to be the better versions of myself. So I think that everyone used to be envious, but to be the best version is important than that. So just believe in yourself, build something in yourself strongly, like confident to do whatever you want to do. Thank you.
This is a good answer for me, and it's a little something have a little thing I can study. The last person I want to invite is Mother Clara. You can choose one question, and I will timer for you.
Okay.
Yes.
So I choose Indigo.
Indigo. Okay. Indigo is a deep midnight blue. It's combination of deep blue and a violet. Its color is related to the new age and new world. The ability to plan for the future. So your question is, what habit you want to change in the new year? Yeah. You have 30 seconds to thinking and try to use the word of the day in Thai.
Well, I have bad habits. Follow me all the time. That is procrastination on the Alzheimer. Yeah, because it appeared when I studied in high school, and I think because the school is too near my home, so my house, so I think it made me feel I can go to school all in time. So yeah, and for a long time when I go to school not too early, it made me it create a bad habit. That's procrastination. And then when I go to the university, I go to which is far from my home. It made me go to school lately, and yes, and I think this habit is really really awful because everyone, especially my friends, they label the procrastination on me. Yeah, and when they think when they have meeting with me, they will think rightly that I will go to the destination lately. So I don't want that. I don't want to be labeled. So I want to change my my bad habits. I want to go too early and go too early at least 5 minutes. Yes, so I plan my year plan in 2022. That is go too early. And I hope COVID-19 will disappear and to give me a chance to go to school early. Yeah, and change the label people label on me. Yeah, that is the end of my answer. Thank you.
Okay. The table topic is and you can choose another question after the meeting. It's not for me. How that you can you can find your what is your method. And back to MC, so Mother Nolan.
Okay, thank you very much for the interesting question and answer about color and characteristics. Thank you again, table topics master and participant. And now we will move on to the session that most people look forward today. Can anyone guess what that is? Yes, that's a prepared speech session where speakers deliver their most interesting speeches. The first speech is Icebreaker by a very new member, Toastmaster Vi Leung, and the evaluation of Toastmaster Vi Leung is Toastmaster Alex. Toastmaster Alex, can you come here to tell us about your talk with Vi Leung Icebreaker speech?
So unfortunately, that Toastmaster Alex said that he will come at 6:30. So can we change the slot?
Okay.
Change the speaker.
Okay. So we will switch to the second speech by a very enthusiastic member, Toastmaster Vu Le,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and the evaluation.
Toastmaster Vu Le is not here.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah, Thomas.
I will connect with Toastmaster Vu Le and he said that he is coming. Yeah.
He's coming. Okay.
I can see that Toastmaster Harvey went to the first speaker.
Or maybe we'll play the game.
Or maybe we'll
Play the
answer
game.
the another question of
Hmm.
the table topic session.
I see Toastmaster Hoa Nguyen had come this room.
Hoa Nguyen.
Okay. We have Toastmaster Hoa Nguyen and yeah, I want to check her voice and her camera. Or
Hoa ơi.
Toastmaster Hoa Nguyen. He's not here. But if anyone wants to choose another question, you can ask me.
So how many questions do we have?
We have 3 questions more. Or we can try to play a game at this time.
Yes, I think we should play a game inside, so evaluator can be prepared for the role.
Oh, and yes, and we, yeah, tell me reports, please.
Okay.
Okay, so I will share. Okay, I will announce my timing report. And okay, so today table topic session have a wonderful answer from speaker and Thomas Thao and all two speaker are qualified, right? Yeah, and in detail, Thomas Thao is 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Thomas Harvey is 1 minute and 11 seconds. Thomas Alice Ngong is 2 minutes. And Thomas Nhân Lý, 1 minute and 29 seconds. Thomas Helena is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And me, so 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah. So congratulations, all speakers are qualified. Yeah. And that is the end of my table topic report.
Okay, now we will move on to mini game, right? Toastmaster Chen Chen, are you?
Our Toastmaster Alex had gone.
Toastmaster Alice,
Yeah.
finally you are come.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes. So can you tell your feeling about the icebreaker of Toastmaster Lương Vĩ?
Oh my God.
Can you introduce something about the Vi Lương icebreaker speech? You are the evaluator of the Vi Lương icebreaker, right?
Yeah, I'm her evaluator. Okay, I'm so sorry everyone because I have a class this morning and I didn't tell you guys beforehand.
Okay, no problem.
So for Toastmaster Vi Lương, this is her first. This is her very first speech, and which is the icebreaker. So what he's gonna do in here is I think it doesn't have much to introduce here. All she had to do is to introduce herself to the club in here. And I hope that you have the best luck in this speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the wonderful introduction. And now, wait for no more. The icebreaker, Toastmaster Vi Lương. Toastmaster Vi Lương, the icebreaker.
So please, could you pin the timer for me? And timer, you count 2, 3, and then we start.
Okay, timer.
Wait. That's right. I'm ready.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3. Stop.
Fellow Toastmaster and honor guests, my name is Lương Ha Vĩ. I am a child of Quảng Trị province, where full of sunshine and wind. I'm currently a freshman at the University of Foreign Languages. Let me tell you a short story to make you know more about me. One of my best friends once said that I had nothing special. I was just normal at anything. And I totally believe in what she said. Why? Because I never tried doing something new. Or in other words, I was defeated by my comfort zone, never dared to step outside of it. Back then, in my school day, I used to be a shy girl who was afraid to raise my own voice. And then when I grew up, I realized I needed to change. I wanted to do something I never did before. So after I tell you that story, could you guess what topic I want to talk about today? Today, I'm gonna tell you about how to get out of your comfort zone. And I will begin with the definition. What did you guys think when you first heard of the phrases get out of your comfort zone? was that something very big or wonderful? But no, what I mean by that is you just get or try something new, something you didn't normally do, or something you never dared to do it before. So the question now is what meaning there is bring to your life? As well proof that you can cross your own boundaries. Of course, this will help you to build confidence and stimulate the brain youth, as well as bring more opportunities to challenge and assert yourself. This will lead you to live a more meaningful life. Could you see the numerous benefits of moving from the comfort zone? However, in life, many people are always living in the safe side. Even young people often use a limited set of behavior to deliver a steady level of performance. So today, I'm gonna tell you about 3 things at the minimum that you could do to break out your comfort zone. And the first thing in my list is to try something, anything new. I really argue that the thing that people are more passionate about is the thing that you tried, want, loved, and kept going with this. You can think about any really cool hobby. A lot of time we don't adopt those from people around us. We choose and seek them out on our own. Let me clarify what I have said. As I mentioned before, I used to be a shy girl when I was in high school, but then I realized I needed to change. And then I applied for a scholarship named VSIT. And one of its criteria is the speaking skill. I was so nervous and so scared at first, yet I decided to do it. And then I was successful. I mean, hard work pay off, right? I received a full scholarship, so university is totally free for me. Through 4 years, through 4 rounds of interview, I realized many aspects of myself as bring out many characteristics that I hadn't seen before. That all happened because I allowed myself to try something. The way that get out the comfort zone is just you just get started at it, try it, and give yourself permission to suck at it at first. The second thing is to follow 3-second rules. This 3-second rules, you momentum, be impulsive, and do things within 3 seconds. If you feel like going out, great, put your shoes on, take the first mile outside your door. Or someday I feel like participating in some clubs, and then I did it immediately. I applied for becoming a member of Creator Master Club, and things turn out great. And last but not least, be active, not passive. That is, there are 3 little tips on how to get out of comfort zone. Really, just take a few first steps, take action, and try it. Through this presentation, I want to send you guys a message. Comfort zone is your enemy. One of the biggest irony I can think of is when you live a life trying to stay comfortable, life will send you more and more discomfort. So what do you want to choose? Continue complaining like me in my child story and regretted living, start a boring life, or move on, make change for the better? The choice is up to you, but always remember that life is finite. Live it so that we don't regret it. And I'll tell you something that I have proved, and I will prove to my friend that I could be the best at anything as long as I wish. Thank you for your attention. It would be my pleasure being here today.
Thank you for the wonderful speech, Toastmaster Wheeler. And now we will move on to the second speech by a very enthusiastic member, Toastmaster Vule. And the evaluation of Toastmaster Vule is Toastmaster Helena. Toastmaster Helena, can you come here to tell us about your talk with Vule's speech?
Yeah, thank you. Vule, your speech today is like a freestyle, and your password is presentation. And I asked you before that what I need to focus on to evaluate you, and you said that it is the vocal variety and clarity. So I can hope that I have a chance to pay attention to your strengths, and after your speech, I can figure out what you work well and what you need to improve more. Okay, so good luck to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the presentation, Toastmaster Helena. And now, we wait for no more. Plan B, Toastmaster Gule. Toastmaster Gule, Plan B.
Toastmaster Nhân Lý, Nolan, can you
Okay.
spotlight me?
Okay.
Please spotlight.
Okay.
Okay, I will start. We grow up with a strong attachment to a plan A. That's an idea of how our life will go on and what we need to achieve our well-defined goal. For example, we will do 4 years of law school, then come home, buy a house and start a family. Or we will go to a medicine school for 6 years, then go to another country and train in our specialty of interest and hope to retire by 50. Or we will get married and raise 2 children. But then, for some random reason, life turned out to have made a few other plans. A suddenly injury put a certain career forever out of reach. A horrible and unexpected politics blackened our name and forced us out of professional path. And so, rapidly, we find we have to give up on plan A altogether. The realization can feel devastating or terrifying. We wonder how things could have turned out this way. Who could have predicted that the lively and the hopeful little boy or girl we once were would have to end up in a such desperate and pitiful situation? We can help crying and rage at this position. In this very moment, when things seem so dark and gloomy, it offers one of the most vital skills, that is developing a B plan. The first element is that we have to accept it is not a curse for having to make a plan B. Plan A simply do not work out all the time. No one can get through life without any trouble or accident. Doing a plan A perfectly is clearly impossible. Something unexpected, shocking, and abhorrent regularly come along, not only to us, but to all human beings. We are simply too exposed to accident, too lacking in information, too frail in our capability to avoid some serious storm and trap in our life. The second point is to realize that despite the moment of confusion, we are still able to developing a very decent plan B. The reason why we often don't trust we can is that children can do it so easy. And childhood is where we all come from and continue to be influenced by it. When children plan go wrong, they cannot do much in response. They have to stay in the same school. They can move to another country or shift job. They are locked. But adults are not all in this way. We are mature and responsible enough to make decisions for our life without any restriction. We have enormous capacity to act and to adapt. The path ahead might be locked, but we have notable scope to find other route through. One door might close, but there truly are many other entrants to try. We do not have only one way through this life. Even if we draw a very detailed picture of how everything should and must be. We are successfully adaptable species. Perhaps we will go to live out town forever. Maybe we have to quit a job where what we spend a decade nurturing. Perhaps it would be impossible to remain with someone who we used to love a lot. It can feel desperate until we rediscover our plan B. In reality, there would be a possibility to relocate, to restart in another place, to find someone else to navigate around the unfortunate event. There was no script for us writing at our birth. It doesn't need to be only once going forward. For having influencing our plan B, we should adapt ourselves with the life of many others who had thrown away plan A and begin anew. The person who thought they would be married forever, then suddenly wasn't. The person who gained reputation for doing what he did, then he had to start over in a different field, and he made it. In this story, we are able to find a few people who will tell us very sincerely that their plan B end up in the end even better than plan A. They worked harder for it. They had to dig deeper to find it, and it can carry less negative feeling than plan A. I used to dream about becoming an archaeologist because I'm a big fan of dinosaurs. Until I find that major isn't even available in my country, I made my plan B, and the next years I'm going to be a pharmacist. Crucially, we don't need to know right now what our plan B might be. When we need, we will be able to work them out. We don't need to think about them all now or predict every frustration that might come out our way. We should simply feel confident that we would know how to find a very different path. It's the end of my preparation.
Thank you for the very information speech from Toastmaster Vu Le. After listening to two speeches by Toastmaster Vi Lương and Toastmaster Vu Le, perhaps everyone is already tired, right? And now it's time to relax for a mini game prepared by Toastmaster Cheng Cheng. Toastmaster Cheng Cheng, can you give us your mystery game?
Okay.
Master Nolan, you forgot me again.
You forgot the timer?
Yeah. Okay. So this is my report for the past week. Toastmaster Harvey has been 5 minutes and 24 minutes, and Toastmaster Wu is 6 minutes and 25 minutes too. So both of you are qualified. Congratulations.
Thank you for the timer report. And now we finally can move to the mini game session. Toastmaster Cheng Cheng, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Nếu mà các bạn ở các cái câu lạc bộ khác chưa quen thì đối với hệ thống Master sau mini game để cho thoải mái thì chúng ta sẽ sử dụng tiếng Việt nha mọi người. Ok. Và cái trò chơi ngày hôm nay có tên gọi là một nửa khung hình. Một nửa khung hình nghĩa là có một bức tranh hoặc là một bức hình cụ thể ở đây đó là về địa điểm ở thế giới và Việt Nam, thì mình sẽ các bạn chỉ được nhìn một góc khung hình thôi và bật mic lên để trả lời khung hình đó là ở địa danh nào. Thì đấy là một trò chơi cá nhân, nhưng mình sẽ mong mong tất cả mọi người là có thể bật mic cùng tham gia với câu lạc bộ cho vui được không? Mọi người đã sẵn sàng chưa? Vì mình thấy có một số bạn vẫn chưa bật mic. Dạ rồi. Vì đấy là thành tích cá nhân nên mình sẽ nhìn cái voice để mình biết đó là người nào đã trả lời trước nha. Mọi người đã sẵn sàng chưa ạ?
Sẵn sàng.
Ready.
Ready.
Rồi. Dạ rồi. Câu hỏi đầu tiên.
Tháp Eiffel.
Eiffel.
Tháp
Địa
Eiffel.
điểm.
Paris.
Paris.
Đúng rồi.
Paris.
Mình đã ghi lại rồi nha. Nhưng mà công bố kết quả cuối giờ hết. Câu tiếp theo, mọi người nhắn tay lên nhá.
Nhắn miệng nhé.
Nhắn miệng.
Osaka
Đúng
Osaka.
Osaka nữa
Nhật Bản là đúng rồi, Nhật Bản nha. Ok, câu tiếp theo, mình chưa thấy được từ số đồng lắm, mọi người nên bật mic lên nhiều hơn nữa.
Ok.
Quản lý chân thành à?
England.
Đúng rồi.
China.
Xuất sắc rồi ơi. Câu tiếp theo.
Hy Lạp.
Khoan, từ từ của em Marian.
Đầu tiên là
Italia.
hay là Rome?
Italia.
Ok, đấy chính là Ý. Ok, câu tiếp theo.
Trung Quốc.
Hơi khó nha.
Hàn Quốc.
Tiền giám. Những người có kinh nghiệm có thứ hai. Những người có kinh nghiệm có thứ hai. Mới gửi đến với
Hàn.
mới gửi đến với đất nước Việt Nam tình yêu nhé.
Ui, Việt Nam đó.
Tỉnh là gì?
Dạ đúng rồi.
Tỉnh ở Việt Nam à?
Một địa danh ở Việt Nam có thể tỉnh.
Ninh Bình.
Chính xác.
Chưa bài tỉnh là gì?
Đấy nhá. Rồi.
Hà Nội.
Ôi, anh nhớ. Ok. Câu hỏi tiếp theo.
Hội An.
Ôi giời ơi. Mọi người đó có thể dễ dàng như đi được không? Chính xác, Hội An nhá. Câu hỏi tiếp theo.
Hồ Chí Minh City.
Anh tự lên một góc có độ khó lắm.
Đi sơ không ai đoạn ra. Câu kể cuối.
Maldives.
Không đúng.
Nha Trang.
Maldives.
Không đúng.
Đúng chứ?
Maldives là cái gì?
Hạ Long.
Dạ chưa phải.
Hạ Long màu xanh như đi.
Cù Lao Chàm.
Trên đi nào một chút em ơi.
Trung Quốc.
Đảo Phú Quốc.
Chính xác. Và câu cuối cùng nha. Đấy mới là câu cuối này.
Huế.
Đúng rồi. Đấy chỉ là nơi chúng ta đang ở. Phần mini game thì lúc đầu mình hơi một ca kia mọi người một chút, nhưng mà sau đó mình thôi mới lại những cái gì cho mọi người thư giãn đầu óc. Xin quay trở lại với MC. Thơm thật ra đâu đây?
Ái thắng.
Đúng rồi, công bố chứ.
Công bố
đúng rồi. Công bố là Thomas Nolan đã trả lời được 3 câu hỏi, là người dành nhiều phiếu trả lời nhất trong cái mini game ngày hôm nay. Và món quà của Thomas Nolan đó là được chàng đi chơi với mình một buổi.
Nghe giống như là đi chơi một mình á, đi chơi hai mình á.
Đi chơi hai mình.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Chang for the very exciting mini game.
Toastmaster Nolan, can you record instead of me?
Record?
Yeah. I will stop and you record.